farmer, friend, singer-songwriter, Lyal Strickland.
And that's farmer, friend, and jack of all trades, Chris Horn.
And we're those Tastebudguys.
Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining us one more time. I'm Chris, that's Lyal. We are those Tastebudguys. Appreciate you joining us. This is your first time. Hey, just know we are two dudes that like to get together and drink. Don't know nothing about nothing. We enjoy talking about said drink, sharing our opinions a little bit, trying to just get some information out there. If this is something you've thought about purchasing, or maybe you've even got and you want to taste along with us, you can get some ideas about it or something. If this is not your first time, you know what to expect. We appreciate you joining us again. I don't know, I'm out of breath tonight for some reason.
It's a lot.
I know. I do this a lot. I should be in practice, but I'm not. I'm tired of standing.
We practice some breath work.
Like labored breathing?
I mean, sure.
Yeah. This is your first time. This is what this is, by the way. Point you over here to our friends over at James Gin. If you're looking for a good gin, and these are guys do make a really good gin, we want to point you over towards them. If you're familiar with Top Gear or Grand Tour, you might know James May. Well, this is his gin. They were so kind to send us these bottles, and we are ever so glad they did, because they are amazing, and we love them. They've got some super unique flavors that just, great. Top of that, there's a QR code over here above Lyle's shoulder. If you want to follow that link, it'll take you to a place you can throw a couple bucks our way if you are so inclined, and that helps us out greatly to get bottles that we didn't pay for, like
this one, Oro de Coyame.
Oh, we did pay for this one. I'm sorry.
Coyame. Man, I say this every time.
Hey, you got 2/3 of it. The first two words are right.
Every time we do a Mexican spirit, I think I've got to learn Spanish. It's on the list, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of stuff on the list.
I said we didn't pay for this one. That's not true. We did pay for this one.
Oh yeah. Was this, or did Jared bring this one down?
Oh, well, maybe we didn't pay for it.
No. But we have had it a while, and we did do an episode.
The distiller didn't give it to us, though.
That's a true statement. This is their Joven expression. If you're new to Sotol,
we was when we got
Sotol is from a family of plants same as the lavender plant, right? Did you say lavender or lilac? I can't remember.
I mean lilac.
There's a lilac makes more sense. There's great information coming up, I promise.
There's not. We're gonna tell you what it smells like.
What's cool about the stuff, the plants take 18 to 22 years to mature. Some can take longer, but that's what's this
80
bottle.
years the plants last that long if they're kept right, cultivated properly.
Yep. But this is all done the correct way. And they've got everything on the back here.
A donkey moved it.
Yeah, grinded in a mill, natural fermentation in pine wood tubs, double distillation in copper, like really cool stuff. Sotol is kind of, always describe it as a Mexican gin.
That's where I'm at with it. And then we got informed the other day that they actually have a gin, the Sotol base, which would then actually be the Mexican gin.
Yeah.
In other words, we're full of crap. That is what the owner of this distillery told us. Which, the reason we're redoing this one, and we are redoing it, this episode is up somewhere else again, is because we're getting ready to do 3 other bottles that...
super fun.
Yeah, his name is Victor Ibarra. Victor sent us over here through our friends from Farmhouse and Tequila because they know we're a fan of Sotol. This bottle made us a fan of Sotol, so that's why we're doing it again. We dearly love this, and this is one of the bottles that made us go, holy crap, this stuff is fantastic. And they have given us a bit of an education and started to help us understand more about the Mexican spirits, and they're sending us stuff this way that we can't get, and we want to share that with you, and we want to encourage you guys to go out and start looking for this stuff and make it more popular than it is. Not so much that they raise the price, though.
Yes, keep it.
That's important. We want just enough people to make them profitable without raising the price on it.
Want them to have a good living.
No celebrity Sotol.
Boy, that's the truth, right?
Okay, so Sotol plant, similar to agave in so much it's kind of a cactus-looking thing in the desert. That's about where the similarities end.
Yeah.
Then they pluck it up and they make this up.
I mean, I think that's why I always go to gin, is that you think Mexican spirits, most people are thinking tequila. Now, there's a whole myriad of Mexican spirits that we're getting into on this show. But this is decidedly not tequila.
So unique compared
Yeah.
to everything else.
It's
Really tough to describe it in comparison, but we're going to give it our best shot.
but the nose is very floral, not floral, herby.
Okay.
It's grassy.
Here's the first comparison I want to give for it, though, for those that are like, what's it smell like? Grassy. We say that about almost everything. Mezcal. The first thing you may want to consider is thinking about it in terms of it smells like a mezcal. You've got a little bit of that kind of funky smoke underneath there.
Yeah.
It's kind of got an oily, almost a diesel-y smell that goes along with it. That's the predominant flavor or the predominant smell that comes off it. Now, once you're like, kind of like in the same way you smell a bourbon and go, alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay, once you get under that, then you get to that herbal notes, that grassiness that comes up underneath it.
Yeah, and on the mezcal note, I'd kind of make the analogy of like mezcal is to Scotch as Canadian whiskey is to, or Sotol is to Canadian whiskey. I'm not sure if I crisscross those, but like it does have some mezcal components and there is a little bit of smoke in there, but it's not nearly as heavy-handed as most mezcals.
Yeah, I don't mean to say that it's...
But it is smoky, but it's just like...
anything vaguely like mezcal, but that's going to be the closest thing.
Now there's some, true to the bottle, there are some kind of citrusy fruit notes under there once you get past the little bit of smoke, once you get past the grassy earthiness of it.
Well, I was pulling more of a vanilla note is where I was pulling off it, I think, but let's get into some tastes. Bam.
Hadn't smelled this one in a while. It's delicious.
There's where the gin notes come in. Man. Oh, it's so good. So, at a glance, smoky gin. That is, it's really, it kind of has that mezcal. And the reason we say mezcal is because this is created in the same fashion. They're throwing all of their plants and their hearts down after they mulch it down in the pit. They're scorching it, they're burning it, just like a mezcal before they grind it up. We've got a long form episode up, I think, maybe, that has some pictures of how that's done. But anyhow, that gives it that smoky, fired flavor.
Yeah.
And then under that, you got to start thinking about that gin quality, I think. That's where you start getting in. It's not eucalyptus and pine notes and all that stuff that you have on the... Oh, well, what are we tasting?
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I got lost in what you were saying. I was like, oh, keep talking, Chris. No, those kind of apple and pear notes that they talk about on the bottle, to me, are just on the nose. There is maybe pear.
I don't get any apple. I can go with pear with you on this. I don't get an apple. I am getting more of the floral garden notes, like more flowers, like
I was gonna say
the lilac and the things like that that just smells pretty. That is the tastes I'm getting. Like if you could taste the smell,
it smells like an amalgamation and tastes like an amalgamation of every one of my grandmother's bathrooms, which is not a great...
I'm enjoying it less.
It's not a great tasting note. But it does have kind of a... Okay. Let me rephrase this. A flower shop, like an old school flower shop where they've got a greenhouse out back. They're growing, not just somebody like shipping in their flowers and just like, cutting up and arranging, but like a nursery, greenhouse, flower shop, where you're getting a little bit of that like soil kind of smells earthy, a little bit of mud, some kind of rain notes, greenery, flowers. Like it's super complex, but everything is rounded off. Now, this bottle has been sitting on our shelf for a little while, so it probably has mellowed out a little bit. But all of these big, giant flavors, again, kind of like Scotch a little bit, they're all kind of rounded off a little bit.
Yeah, there's nothing that's like poking through and being like, this is what it tastes like. It's such a neat mixture of... Have you ever had like dandelion tea?
No.
Okay, it's kind of grassy. It's still got a little bit of that flower, That's kind of what I'm saying. You're tasting a smell almost.
Yeah.
It's such an odd thing. It's really hard to put words to it because there's not as much in the American The American.
You really are going to.
Yeah, man, American. There's not as much up here that you can compare this to.
Oh, there's nothing to compare this to.
It's just such an interesting. I don't know what to go with. It's got characteristics of vodka, in so much that you kind of get that clean, oily alcohol flavor. It's got characteristics of gin, where you've got those things.
Well,
like
especially the James gin, which is kind of a very unique
good throwback
gin,
Yeah.
but it's kind of similar where it's like takes a spirit that you think you know and then kind of go like, whoa,
twist it.
This is weird, yeah.
Yeah,
I like it.
So, yeah, same deal. Whereas you've got kind of like those instead of the juniper, but you've still got this like garden notes in there. In this particular one, you don't have any wood notes because it's never been aged, so you don't have any of that interrupting your thoughts. It still reminds you vaguely of tequila / mezcal because it has that Mexican influence in it. There's so much stuff going for these. Why we get so nerdy on this? We just love it. They're so interesting.
I wish people were more into it, and I think they will be soon. I know that's what I was going to say before we're going to get out of here.
Drinking all this, and we got 3 more bottles of this to do tonight.
We both poured a pretty hefty glass because when I poured mine, I thought, oh man, we've got so much to do tonight.
Yeah, that's a big pour. I said the same thing.
But then I clearly am also.
I want to give myself just a little more.
Just enough for toast.
Just because I have to, it's part of the job.
And to say, until next time.
Whether it be the glass of Sotol that you were looking forward to.
Oh, the food you're eating.
Clothes you're wearing.
Or the people you're meeting, grab a buddy and try something new.
Guys, if there's anything in an episode that you enjoyed or liked, please consider clicking on or following the link or however that thing works up there. Lyal did it, not me. I'm not. Anyhow, also don't forget our friends over here at James Gin. They help us out. It'd be nice if you'd help them out. And of course, we're going to be calling out Victor from Oro de Coyame.
Yeah.
And don't chase them too. You won't regret it.
Absolutely. Cheers.